Okay, I'm going to make this brief real quick, but to the point. I am a targeted individual. If you don't know what that means, there's plenty of stuff on it. Uh, I'm going through a gang stalking program. Well, some stupid shit the perps are doing. But here's my point. They're planning on something really big with me. I have no idea what it is. Other than it's probably they spent a lot of money, which means that they probably don't want it to go to waste, which means it's probably going to be more than what they've been doing. I want people to know a little bit about myself and what I think. Um, I'm all about freedom. I love the Constitution that our forefathers set for us. I think it's completely fair. Uh, I think we need to reestablish it. Same one, just reestablish it. Because there's a very powerful sect of people that don't think that the old rules apply anymore, and there's a group of people that think that the rules just period doesn't apply to them at all, and they seem to be able to get away with just with direct energy weapons and stuff like that on me. So I mean, it's like this. I see a direct energy weapon being shot from across the street. Now, seeing that I can't even have a firearm right now because of an alleged felony that was implanted. I can't even have a firearm. So, if they're shooting me with a direct energy weapon, what can I do? What are my options? Not very many. Yeah, I could protect myself. There are options to protect yourself from it, but there's no real, unless I have a direct energy weapon myself and keep it covert. There is no return fire. There is no retaliation. That's not fair. That's not clean warfare. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of to me. I'm big on honor and my core values, and that's against all ethics. That should definitely be outlawed by the Geneva Accords and conventions. It shouldn't even be. There shouldn't even be warfare waged on citizens by their own government. Period. Not without just cause. Period. I have no idea why this is happening, other than what I've learned, and the popular idea amongst us TIs is it has something to do with our DNA. In other words, there's nothing we did we exist, and that's what's wrong, and that's what they're trying to fix is us existing. So. But I have this. The only problem with that is I have this will to live inside me that says I don't want to die. I like to live. Yeah, life sucks right now, but it could be better had this not been going on, or justice happens and God prevails. So I want to live to see that day and be able to live happily again. Because I love life. And so I have a problem with me not having a right to live. So what do I do about it? And I'm open to all answers. This is for my TI elders. I've been going through it for almost 2 years now, officially, like that I've officially acknowledged that there was something stalking me. Now it's done got in it's blatant now. They're not hiding it. Smear campaign was successfully completed, and what I mean by successful is I still don't know what the heck it is. I still don't know what the smear is. I've heard stories. I know it's bullshit. But how do you stop that? Do you move? They would just do it again, would they not? This should be illegal. It's not right or just. And what do I do? So I don't, and so I still try to abide by the law. I don't have firearms, even though the Second Amendment guarantees my right to have them as a human, as a citizen. They say, well, you're a felon, you gave up your right to citizenship. Oh, did I? Then what am I still doing here? Where do I go? Where I do get rights? I don't want to be a second class. I'm not a subhuman. In fact, I'm very expressive and full of ideals. That's the problem, isn't it? Idealists can be dangerous to your establishment, can't they? Anyway, can I shoot an arrow back to where I'm being shot with this DEW? Well, no. That's tangible. I would be arrested for attempted murder or some shit. When these guys are frying me with radiation and microwave. And so what do? I tell you what could happen is TIs unite, and then we are powerful in number. They'd really have to amp up the whole program, wouldn't they? They'd really have to amp it up, wouldn't they? Well, they'd have us all consolidated. But I'd rather go out with my boots on than alone and by myself. I'd rather be with my comrades. Let's unite. EIs. Empowered individuals. It's what SOCOM calls us. I think it's what we really should be calling ourselves. And do whatever mission or whatever we were created for. It's time. They think it's time. I would love to go back to the peaceful days, but this has been thrust upon us. We don't have a choice in this matter. It's either you kneel down or you stand up, and I want to stand up. Stand up with me.